Next up, Mr. Brent Wees, and the name of the company is Nextup. What do you got going on? Give us your elevator pitch, and let's set you up for a nice little podcast in a week and a half. This is Brent Wees, Nextup.
Hi everybody, like you said, I'm Brent, and so what Nextup does is we are a sales process and accountability technology. Best way to say it. The old school term is up system. So, dealers either choose to have an open floor where they have a lot of salespeople standing around, standing on points, waiting for ups to come into the showroom, or they actually try to move to a managed retail sales process. And so that's what we really bring to the table. What we try to do is allow those dealerships and the staff to be in a rotation to improve their customer experience, help those salespeople when they're not on point or not dealing with customers to make sure they're doing their follow-ups and their CRMs, building more of an appointment-based culture. So really, as the market, and I know you guys are probably writing about this a lot, what we really do solve is we get rid of a lot of cultural bad habits with the sales floor, and even pushing transactions into the finance department, like keeping those deals from being cherry-picked and handled the wrong way. It's about optimizing the customer's time and their whole in-store experience. It's really truly that, because as we continue to measure and talk about all the different metrics of why they're and how they're coming into the store, we're still saying it is still the most important part of the journey, bar none. There's nothing more important than the data that we pull from from just missing test drives or manager intros. Our system will tell an operator how many deals they've left on the table, and as the market starts to soften for some dealers and maybe more for others, this allows them to stay really lean, because it's not a cost-heavy product, but it allows them to get a lot more data and a lot more real-time assessment of what's happening on the floor that they can actually measure back to a fiscal dollar, a fiscal equation.
So it's, in some level, it's a sales staff management system that helps you optimize costs.
Yeah, absolutely. Because when you think about it, if you've got a store, and we see it in our data all the time, we know that CRM adoption by most stores is only around 20%. And I've done sessions where I've gone and spoke at things and done audience polling, where it's how many hours a day are people on your CRM, or how many minutes, and it's under 10, it's under 10 to 20 minutes a day that staff are on CRM. So you've got all this high-priced technology and software that you're paying for that your staff isn't even using because they're too busy. So by moving into managed floor, it's not about holding people hostage. It's just about running a more profitable, equitable ship that gives everyone the same amount of fairness to get deals and build up their customer bases. It allows veteran, aggressive people not to lose opportunities with fresh walk-ins if they're with an appointment. We really try to make sure that from your greenest staff to your most veteran staff, everyone's got a fair shake at the floor. But also it holds people accountable to stay with the customer you're with. Don't worry about your phone. Don't worry about the lead that's coming in. Love the one you're with, and then move back into rotation. Get on your appointments. Get on your CRM. And that's sort of where we do save a lot of money for dealers with their software. It's because they are truly trying to make sure people are using all of these systems they license into. Oh, sure. So if we're giving them real desk time, we're actually just showing salespeople we're giving you time. We're giving you time to do that. If you're on a power rotation where you only need to be on point for 45 minutes, then you're back at your desk. You can build some more appointments. You can, be more profitable. And that's what we're really telling the dealers now is, the minute things start softening, dealers start turning off all their software, but they're not focusing again on the CX. Turning off software is not going to replace a experience by someone on the floor. I'm sorry. I hope I can swear on your podcast.
It's true.
I'm Canadian. We swear all the time.
You're just speaking the truth.
Everyone thinks we're so nice, but no, we're super angry all the time. But it is that. Okay, what can we do to fix this? It's that customer walking in doesn't want to walk through 6 to 8 people standing around the point with nothing to do with their phones and smoking cigarettes. It's what kind of, that's my title, Director of First Impressions. My job is to make sure people are aware of what we do. But man, if you got people, everyone, do you like going to a car dealership? No. So it's let's change that, right? Let's make it elegant. Let's make it productive of their time and your staff's time.
Well, thank you, Brent Wees. Next up.
Yeah, I look forward to hitting down with you guys a little bit more and do some more work. But yeah,
Look forward to it. Take care. Good luck.
Thanks, Kelly.